Desser's delight or utter shite? What was it tonight when Rangers took on St Mirren? Even though it's midday, not quite tonight, but maybe by tonight Rangers could be top of the league as Celtic travel to Dundee, which will be coming later. But today, right now, Rangers 3 points. It was brilliant. It really wasn't. It was better than Dundee. I'll admit that.
The performance of that intro was worse than Zach Hemming today, who pretty much, I think, got himself a move to Rangers, handed them the win, 2 goals he could have done a lot more about. He didn't do nothing about. St Mirren lose at Love Street, or it's not been Love Street in 25 years, but fuck it, that intro was so bad that I'm allowed to get the name of the stadium and the ground wrong. And
it was called Love Street 25 years ago.
Well,
the street's called Love Street.
Oh, you had assumed so. Love Street, no? I mean,
anyway, that's plenty. Take a flying focus to yourself. But I tell you what, Rangers nearly conceded straight away here. James Tavernier making a mistake. You need your captain to be cool, calm and collected.
Anything but fuck football.
Aye, that's pretty much it. He was flustered. He was snookered. The black was behind the white.
Cool, calm and full of shite.
Aye, that's pretty much it. But Jack Butland saves Rangers yet again. I mean, it wasn't outstanding, this save. He saved that for a wee bit later on. Pun intended. But yeah, Rangers again. I mean, could have been 1-0 down immediately. And
good start for St Mirren. Showed that they weren't aligned, didn't they?
Yep, unlike a certain team in Maroon.
Aye, pretty much.
I mean, if Rangers played Hearts every week, they might do something.
And Hibs.
I mean, they really like going to Edinburgh, but they don't really... I mean, Rangers on their... the last 3 games, you know, you've got away to Dingwall, away to Dundee, and this one, it's 3 shite performances, man. It's 4 points out of 9. And they've won today, but can anyone honestly sit here and say that they were better than, you know, what they were in those games? I think they were better than the Dundee game, right? But they weren't better than the Ross... I think it was a bit similar with the Ross County, apart from they didn't get beat.
Dessers said they deserved to win today. I didn't see much in the game. Like I thought a draw would have been a fair result.
I wouldn't say St Mirren were robbed, but they'll feel very hard done by they didn't pick up something. Because there was no decisions in this game. But actually, the Butland yellow card I think was a joke, but it didn't really result in anything. But Rangers' chances in the first half an hour were pretty much just John Lundstrom long shots.
St Mirren were robbed by their own player, Zach Hemming.
Aye, he was poor. Gogic, who I've buried, was actually all right today. I thought Mandron was pretty good. Had a couple of headers.
I thought Gogic was more than alright today. I thought he'd done a really good job defensively.
I thought he pocketed Dessers. I know Dessers pretty much got a goal and an assist.
And then to top off the performance, he stops that third goal from going in late on. Don't know how he done it. Like
he done it to get me my better.
I've seen people saying I'm giving him no credit. Lawrence should score that. I get it, right? Lawrence should score it, but can it not be a bit of both? Can it not be Lawrence should score that, but Gogic has done really well to deny it from going in? Like, why does it have to be one or the other? Why does it need to be an amazing save for Gogic or a major fuck-up for Tom Lawrence? Can it not be that shite, Lawrence should have scored that, but Gogic still done well to get back and get his body in the way and make the block? Yeah. That's how I viewed it. Anyway, Rangers score. Absolutely nothing. Ball's going out. Zach Hemming decides to tip it towards the back post, where Diomande, I believe it was. Or was it Sterling?
It was Diamande. Kenny Miller said it was Sterling, but it was definitely Diamande.
I wonder how he got them mixed up.
Don't know. Kenny Miller talks shite.
Well, anyway, so Diamande with the header at the back post, he flicks it back in. And to be fair to him, I think Diamande's actually going to score this. I know it goes down as their own goal, but if there was nobody there, this ball's curling in. I don't quite know how he's done it, but I think this ball would have been in without the flick for the St Mirren player. But then you think that Bolton is going to clear it, and then he just hits it into his own net. Very disappointing, because it looked like he was on the line to get rid of it. Now, people were saying perhaps Dessers was pulling him. Nah, man, it's
no, Dessers is getting pulled as well, though. It's 6-1, half a dozen.
But if Dessers isn't there, this is probably not a goal, because I'd say it's the pressure from Dessers that's made Bolton fuck up. So it's good for that. I'd give Dessers the assist here.
Yep.
Well, Diamande as well. It's like a double assist. Because obviously without Diamande, the ball doesn't get put back into that area. But if Dessers isn't there, then you're going to assume that Bolton manages to clear this with no problems. But because Dessers is there, fighting for the ball as well, it puts pressure on Bolton, and he's ended up, his arse has collapsed.
His arse has collapsed, but Rangers' arse then collapses because Balogun lets Mandarin get all in about him, and then he just makes it 1-1.
James Bolton went like Bolton Wanderers, just dropped a few divisions.
He did all right, but this was poor for Rangers, man. Butland can't do anything about it. It's one each, and I think going into half time, a draw was definitely fair on St Mirren. I think
a good header, I think.
No, it was. Butland can't do anything about it.
Right in at the corner post.
Clips the post, goes in, and then let's talk about the other save. Jack Butland made another save. It was an offside chance. I wouldn't have counted it, but the save for Bolton himself, I think that's incredible. It reminded me of David Seaman's one. Remember, he kept it out, he flicked it out.
Aye.
It reminded me of that one. I was thinking that one was still way better, but yeah, great save for Butland. And where would Rangers be without
this guy? You said Bolton.
It was Bolton. Bolton hit the shot.
Oh, you said a save for Bolton.
No, great save for Butland from Bolton.
Aye, it was. This should have been a goal, probably. Should have been 2-1. But, 1-1. I thought St Mirren, on second half performance, don't think they deserved to lose. Thought they were the better side second half.
Yeah, I think Rangers, I mean, they won, but it was a draw. I think a draw was fair. It was shit. Rangers came out right at half time, and for like 20 odd minutes.
Offers nothing.
Nothing.
Some changes were made. Fabio Silva was taken off. Potential Fabio Silva penalty in the first half, by the way.
Never.
Don't think there was anything in it. He wanted one, but I mean, he never got one. I think there was a penalty claim for St Mirren as well, but I believe it was offside. So
I'm not saying it had been given if it was another player, but this guy's got a reputation now. St Mirren fans are ripping the piss out of him, jeering him. If this is someone else, the ref could potentially give it. When you've got
the good old cheat fan chance.
Absolutely, but Rangers do get the second goal. Whipped in for Tav, great ball, great header for Dessers, but it was like a training exercise. There was no one around them. What were St Mirren doing? It was awful.
It is awful. Breaking news, by the way, Lyles Cameron is not starting today. He's not playing. He's injured. That sucks.
Celtic must win. That game's about to kick off, guys. I mean, Rangers closed the gap, obviously. But
let's talk about the goal. It's a goal at absolutely nothing. So Rangers hadn't really pressurised, hadn't really done anything. There was a Dessers half shot, half cross. In terms of really creating any sort of opportunities, nothing. I mean, there was a Tom Lawrence long shot that was well off the target. And Rangers just... At 1-1, I did not see Rangers scoring. But then a ball comes in from the right-hand side. I believe it is... Is it Bolton again? It might have been Bolton again. And him and Hemming collide. Now, Dessers did have his arms on his back, but there wasn't enough in it for a free kick to be given. However, they didn't even discuss the possibility. And we have seen some really soft fouls being given. Now, I don't think it was a foul, but I'm surprised Kenny Miller never brought it up. He did bring it up 5 minutes later, though, after the goal had been well and truly given and could not be chopped off.
Yeah.
So, but for me, it's like if that's enough contact to put you down, then what you doing?
No, yeah, it's pathetic. Also, Cantwell with the referee. I hate that. I mean, the referee's getting up. Why can't you?
Yeah, Cantwell and the referee run into each other. The referee gets up straight away, and Cantwell rolls on the floor for like a minute. It just, one of these guys is getting paid fucking thousands a week. I mean, and the other guy's got a bum wage, a McDonald's wage.
How much do referees get, in all seriousness?
I think it's £500 a game.
Which is alright to a degree if you're refereeing a lot of games, but you're not really, so... Yeah, it's a decent enough wage. I'm not going to blast. I mean, if you're refereeing like 2 games a week, I mean, that's £1,000. And that's just the game. What's your other fees coming into it? But when you see someone like Douglas Ross being an assistant referee and he's like Scottish Conservative leader, then, I mean, how much money is there really in it?
Well, not a lot, obviously. That was
money in this game.
So there, Dessers had a free header then for the second goal. Couldn't miss. And people will bash him saying, oh, well, he can't miss for there. But you know what? He was in the right area. He got the goal. And he did help the first goal going as well without him putting pressure on. That goal doesn't happen. So,
but it put pressure on Celtic, guys, and that game is about to kick off. So that's where we're going to leave you.
Well, we're not, because Tom Lawrence was through.
Oh, fuck Tom Lawrence, man.
St Mirren putting the pressure on. St Mirren trying to get that equaliser. Rangers break with Dessers. Dessers plays through Tom Lawrence. I thought it was a pretty good chance. Tom Lawrence could have took the shot. He decided to cut inside. He gets the shot off. It looks like it's going into the right-hand corner, bottom corner, and then Godzic somehow got back in time, and he flicked it out for a corner. That got your bet up. That kept St Mirren in the game. St Mirren then had a free kick late on, whipped it in. Godzic again was the one contesting it. He threw himself into Jack Butland, but Butland held on to it, held strong, and Rangers held out for the win. So it finished 2-1 in Paisley. Not a lot in the game. It could have went either way. This game could have went 2-1 St Mirren, and I don't think anyone would have blinked. Anyone who's fair and reasonable, I don't think they would have said that it was undeserved.
No.
I mean, it was a game that I think if it ended in a draw, you'd be like, fair result. And if it ended with either side, nicking it 2-1, you'd have been like, well, that's fair enough. And in the end, it was Rangers, thankfully, for their sake.
I think the problem is, though,
they nicked it.
If Celtic beat Dundee today by 3 or 4, the goal difference is too much. Rangers aren't catching. I mean, that moves it to like 8 or 9. Yeah,
so I think if that is the case, then all of a sudden, it's Rangers just beating Celtic at Celtic Park isn't enough. They're going to have to hope that they beat Celtic and that Celtic drop points elsewhere. So,
because Rangers play Killie at home and they play Dundee at home. I just don't see Killie as a team you're going to score like 6 past. Dundee, yes, not Killie.
I think going into today's game, the objective for Rangers would have been to try and put at least 3 past St Mirren and get the goal difference up, but after that first half, and then you're like 15-20 minutes into the second half and you're still drawing, the objective goes from trying to improve the goal difference to just making sure you get 3 points at any means necessary. So, Rangers done that, got the win, title fight's open, title fight's still alive. I do believe if Rangers dropped points today, it was over.
Yep. Would have been over, but
they got the win.
Still alive.
We'll see if Celtic can get the win. And it wasn't a great quality, but I thought it was an entertaining game of football, and it could have went either way. So Rangers lucky it went their way. First win in the league for a while. So it buys Rangers a wee bit of time, because time was quickly running out for them today. But then Dessers stepped up, the Nigerian nightmare, giving St Mirren sleepless nights. Till next time, peace.